meeting to order. Everybody's here that we're expecting, and we'll get rolling. You all have your agenda and your heavy packet that was mailed out. So we'll maybe start with the minutes. Move for approval, did I hear?
Move for approval.
Second.
We have first and second for approval. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Minutes have been approved. So we'll move on to the financial report, and we have just received the September, so you have, I think it's April through September in here as far as financials.
Does anybody have any questions on any of them? I mean, we're doing better than we were last year.
And we're ahead of budget, I see.
We're ahead of budget, yep.
We're budgeting a loss, but I mean, I guess that was the budget that we had set.
Yep. In the one, trying to remember what month it was, but there was one where we had $16,000 in expenses.
Other services, that was in the month of August.
Yeah, and that was for some of the piping work done and stuff for the changeover from City Hall to the Civic.
Mm-hmm.
So that was an added expense. So that was to Obermiller for
Obermiller Nelson Engineering.
engineering.
What's in settlements?
Settlements is the monies we take in for sold tickets for concerts. So it's kind of just an in and out type thing. Other than that, there really wasn't anything else. We've got, we had a concert last Friday, and we're having one tomorrow. So hopefully that'll help with October.
And the concessions, it just depends on the makeup of the crowd and the...
Yep. Yep, concessions did very well on Friday, last Friday.
What was last Friday again?
Juice World.
Oh. And the
Rap.
ticket sales for the two that are coming up are where you'd expect them to be, or?
Well, the one for tomorrow only has 200 tickets sold. So I've talked to the promoter several times in the last 2 weeks, and he says he still wants to do it, so we're still planning on doing it tomorrow.
Are there events where you get like a pretty big walk-up turnout?
Yes and no. Some depends on the
But
event.
some do.
Some do, yeah. This one is a music festival. He's got 13 people, 13 entertainers. Some are just locals. He's got 3 headliners. The doors open up at 4 o'clock, goes to 11.
Wow.
First ones get on the stage at 5 o'clock tomorrow. So it'll be a long day.
It will.
So hopefully we get some walk-up.
Mm-hmm. I haven't heard anything about it as far as being promoted or advertised.
I haven't either. I saw one sign, one of those portable signs I saw yesterday. And the one we had last week, we had almost 2,500 people. So,
No, he's good with it.
yeah, and he did no advertising whatsoever.
Social media maybe, huh?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Any other questions on the financials? If there are none,
Motion to approve?
okay, I have a motion. I'll make a second. I can do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, we have approval of the financials. So, Colleen, you want to kind of maybe cover the director's report and the upcoming events, I suppose.
Okay. Okay, we've got a few new ones coming up. We've got this weekend on Saturday, we've got the music festival. In November, we've got 2 new items. And then January, we've got Thrivent Financial. They're going to be in here for 5 days. The event is only 1 day. It is their big yearly party they have. And it's going to be from people in the tri-states coming in with the Thrivent Financial. We've got, in February, we've got Osted's Golf coming in for the first time, and they are really excited about coming.
It's going to be like a sale?
Sale,
Okay.
yeah, and show. They're going to have some speakers. They're going to have some, a place where they're going to be able to test out new product, new clubs and stuff. They're going to put a big net up, and so they can do like a mini driving range, I guess you want to call it. So they're excited about coming for that. Other than that, we're just plugging along. Had a slow summer, but we're looking good for the rest of the year.
Good. Peppa Pig concert. What is Peppa Pig? I mean, obviously, it's a band of some sort?
It's a kids
Kids.
Oh,
show.
you've heard of it, okay.
My grandson loves it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Tickets are going, we're at about 1,000
Oh, wow.
tickets sold for that already, and that's, not until the end of November. So, yeah, they're doing real well. Peppa Pig,
Peppa Pig.
November 30th.
Oh.
So things are going pretty well, it sounds like.
Yep.
Okay, and staff, and you are obviously doing a nice job with the events we've had. The evaluation sheets that we got back were really good, I mean, really favorable, and really nice comments in there, so congratulations and good job to you and your
Thank you.
staff. All right. Lost business, anything under that item?
No.
Okay. All right, how about new business?
Dan, I believe there's been one meeting thus far of the Performing Arts Task Force. I don't know if you made that meeting or not.
I did not, but I just got the next doodle, or whatever it's called, for the upcoming one in October. So they're trying to set the October meeting right now, and
Okay.
hopefully I'll be able to attend that one. The last one I was out of town, so I wasn't there. Were you at that meeting?
No,
Okay.
no. I'm not part of the task force. We've got 3 staff members that are. Rob Soblick from the Fargo Dome is on the task force. Jim Gilmore, our EDA person, and Mike Redlinger, the assistant city administrator. So the first meeting, I guess, was kind of a meet and greet, ideas, that type of thing. The second meeting, it's my understanding that they would like to have somebody reintroduce the feasibility study that was done a couple of years ago by
The firm that was hired that did the
yeah,
study?
out of Chicago. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. And so that's meeting number 2, as I understand it. So regarding the impact on the Civic Center, still in a wait and see mode.
Mhm.
But we continue to do business. I'm proud of that.
How long can we had people calling for 2020?
2020, huh?
Yeah. What,
Well, there is no answer to that.
right, but I mean, I didn't know if that, from that meeting, they had any ideas of time frame, if that was brought up or anything.
Yeah, I don't know, but that's really important to us. That's why every time you and I pass in the hallway, you ask me that question. But especially if you're getting calls looking
Yeah.
into 2020, are they,
They're ones that we've had just year after year after year
Okay.
customers.
Yeah.
And, you know,
Let me ask you this, what do you tell them?
I just tell them that we can book through 2019.
Through 19, yeah.
But that's so
And,
vague. I'd rather give
yeah.
them a little bit more if we have
Yeah,
some more
yeah,
ideas.
Yeah, I understand. We're getting close to just booking into 2020. I mean, it's, what are we, mid-October already in 18, and 2019's right around the corner.
It's going to come fast.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to have to lose them. You know, I did have a new gal that's taking over Pride of Dakota, and she called and was wondering, you know, what options they had. They are not happy with the Shields Arena, and they're wanting to come back if we can find space for them. So, I know Bruce.
That's pretty good size.
Yeah. Well, Bruce, she said they had 180. Rick thought that would be pretty close. If we use every hallway, if we use the lower level, if hopefully that area down Bicentennial Hall all stays, because we can put, you know, Rick figured we could put about 6 to 10 booths down in that area and outside the office for them.
And are they looking at a 2020 date or 2019?
They're just looking.
Okay.
So, for an event like that, you utilize the lobby area too, don't you?
We
Can't you?
can't because the public walks through there. If people have their
Oh.
product out there, we can't.
Because
secure
like
it.
for TEDx, it's full. I mean,
Right.
it's just jammed with stuff.
Yeah,
there's a
but
lot of
that's their
people there, too.
registration
That's
stuff
the
out there.
registration
Yeah.
piece.
So, you know, that's something different than if people leave their product overnight or
Sure.
whatever.
Okay, well, that'd be a good event,
Yeah,
really would.
because we had it for many years.
Mm-hmm. Well attended, that's for sure.
Yes.
Okay. Well, and hopefully, and I know you need some direction and something to be able to tell people, and hopefully there'll be some decisions made in the near future, some timeframes laid out so that you can have some direction. But
So-
as Bruce said, I mean, nobody really knows much right now.
Are
Yeah,
you,
I just-
are you attending those meetings?
I'm intending to, but
Okay.
they've only had one so far, and
Right.
I was out for that one, but I
Okay.
am on the invite list and
Okay.
part of the task force, so.
Well, I think it's important for at least one of us to be.
Yeah, I agree, and then I can bring back what I
Right.
learned at those meetings to this group and share it with them, so.
Okay.
Would you have a problem, Dan, if, like, you couldn't make it if someone else on the board was there?
I wouldn't have a problem with that, it would be up to the
Well,
task committee if they want to.
Well, and I think any of us at this table, if you're interested, are welcome to, you don't cast a vote if there are votes taken, but you're welcome to sit in and listen. In fact, that's not a bad idea.
I would like to, yeah.
Yeah.
When is the next one?
They're just trying to coordinate it right now. So, it's going to be sometime in October, very likely, though, probably towards the end of October, obviously, because we're already, the first part is done, but. So they just sent out some possible dates that they're trying to get coordinated with everybody to see who can make, which date works best for the majority of the people, so.
What time of the day do they have it then?
Well, the dates they
just
put out, some are
different.
morning, some are noon, some are afternoon,
Okay.
so. But, I mean, that date will be pinned down, I'm pretty sure, today or Monday, Tuesday,
Yeah.
soon,
Yeah.
so then,
Can someone let me know when you
Yep.
have a date?
Then you
And
can
the time.
forward it to us.
Sure.
What's
Do we-
the meeting gonna be called? Just a task force
it's
or?
performing, no, not the performing arts task force. I forget what it's called, but
I think that is what it's called.
maybe it is, okay. Do we have a email that you're sending out to this group? Do you normally send out any notices for this group via email? Because I was going to say, if you could just send me an email with everybody in this group on it, I can just use that to reply to and send everybody the date when it comes up, if you'd like.
Sure.
Okay.
You have our email address?
Yeah, because that's when I send, if someone asks for rent
Oh, right.
reduction type thing, I send out to you guys.
Okay.
So we haven't met since April, apparently, as far as.
Correct.
Are you kidding me?
physically. That's what it says in.
Yep, that's the
Right.
last time.
So I do notice in the old if you want to call it old business, and last time we met, there was the issue on the railings, and it said in the minutes that it was something that was going to be looked into. But did that ever get looked into, and do we have feedback?
We don't have any feedback. I had Buildings and Grounds kind of take a look at it. And, you know, we've got railings around, and we've got, you know, hand railings were put in, oh, probably 5, 6 years ago to go up the stairs, because we never had those before. But
So would it be fair to say that Buildings and Grounds looked at it, and they don't have any suggestions or recommendations?
they don't
for
have any,
changes?
unless you'd have to put
What-
all new railings in.
What's the backstory on that again?
A person that was here using the facility, I think maybe complained about the
Complained
lack-
about the railings, that she was nervous because her kids were by the railings. Well,
Oh,
I guess my thinking is different, but,
I mean,
you know,
tall,
there is,
too short, not enough bars, too big an
oh, it
opening.
was too big a opening.
Okay,
She said she was worried they'd fall through. Because there's a bar, you know, the top, and
Yeah.
then we've got one
yeah.
towards the bottom, not really towards the bottom, you know, but there is a gap.
But there's an opening that isn't
Yeah.
unusual.
Right. But at the time that those railings were put in, that was the code at that time, you know, for railings.
New code might be different.
New code would be different if we went and changed them, then we'd have to
Oh,
go
yeah.
by the new codes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Do we have anything else?
I
Well,
don't,
I'm going to adjourn the meeting then, because no sense in,
You got to get to work on the heat, right,
yeah,
Colleen?
hanging around.
yeah.
All right, well, we're officially adjourned. Thanks, everyone.
Thank